I'm going to just go through a few of the preliminary things that I need people to understand a little bit about, some of the background, why I think it's important for someone like me to share these things, because I see that not a lot of people are asking questions that would enable people to discover whether they're getting value out of their phishing assessments or not. So I'm going to take you back to 2008, 2009, 2010, when I had been a security engineer doing security risk assessments and lots of different security projects, big IT projects. And I saw that there was actually a need for people to focus more on security awareness. But we really didn't treat it the same way on the human side as we did on the technical side. On the technical side, we could do all kinds of network tests, getting data, and we could actually discover what the risks were to an organization or a system based on some of the aspects of it, like what's the asset value? What are the things that we're trying to protect? And what can we lose if they actually get compromised? And then there's the threats, which are the actors, bad guys that are trying to get to those things, steal them, damage them, corrupt them, commit fraud, etc. And in the middle is what a lot of people don't understand. It's the vulnerability aspect of it, and the things that people actually need to consider as to what is preventing the threat, like the thief, from accessing the assets. So think of it in your home security system, for example. You've got your electronics, your iPad, your TVs, etc. And those are of value. And if you lost them, you'd be suffering a financial loss. But also the threat, who is the thief, the bad guy trying to break into your house, knows that those things are there and is aiming to get them. The only thing stopping him, presumably, is your door with a lock on it. Now, if the door wasn't locked, then that's a high vulnerability. So whenever we get a larger amount of vulnerability, we increase the risk. And we can measure that with a lot of data and models on the technical side, but we don't often do that on the human side. And so to try and get a metric around the vulnerability of humans is really important in order for us to be able to manage risks. And that really, risk management, people don't really understand that well sometimes. And what that really just means is prioritizing what would be the next thing I would do to get if I had money to spend on security, what would be the next thing I would do to improve security for our systems? And so when you can categorize the vulnerabilities better, then you can better understand where you're vulnerable and what you need to invest in for security.